Yo, man, I don't think they heard you. Why don't you tell them what your name is?
I don't think there's ever a team that has revealed the true heart and spirit of the real Los Angeles more than the Raiders.
Okay, we are here live in front of Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders in Las Vegas. We have just arrived. We're gonna do a little drive-by, see what it's all about. SoCal Raider Report. What's up? What's up?
Raider Nation headquarters, Vegas, baby.
Look at where we're at. Over here in Allegiant Stadium. This is tremendous. We're up in Las Vegas, y'all. Raiders versus Chiefs.
Tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football. Let's go down, baby.
It's gonna be epic, you guys. Let's go, Raider Nation, baby. Look at this. Straight to Vegas. Finally, dream come true. Wow.
What's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the SoCal Raider Report. We are all on location in different places around the world. First off, we got me and Raider Joe. We're here in freaking Vegas. We got the other fellas. Go ahead, guys. See what's up.
Hey, Red Joe Jr. is out here ready to watch well, not gonna be able to watch the game today, but I'm excited to see how the outcome is.
This is Reasonable Steeler John, bringing the reasonable point of view to this SoCal Raider Report yet again, week after week. You're welcome, Raider Nation.
And there is something to be said for consistency, and that we love that. So, hey, listen, let's get right into it, guys. I know everybody's got things to do. We're going to set it up right now. Let's go with the keys to the game. Raider Joe.
Well, for me, my key to the game is we got to have ball control. Okay, we got to control the offense because the bottom line is we had all our starters on defense out with COVID this week, so they're playing but no practice. So we got to have ball control. We got to control the clock and keep Mahomes and the offense off the field. It's got to be a huge game like it was last week for Jacobs and Booker T to take over.
All right. What do you say, Joe Jr.?
I agree with that. We definitely need to run that. I feel like I say this every week, but this team's also not that good against the run. They are like 14th in the league or something like that with run defense. I'm not too sure on that, but last time we played, Henry Ruggs played a big part of the reason why we won, and I'm hoping he does the same this week. And hopefully we fix the catching problem. We dropped quite a few balls last game.
Yeah, we got a bad case of drop sheets.
We missed a lot of good opportunities. We missed a lot of opportunities that I hope we fixed, and we don't miss them this game. We did have 11 people miss practice all week, but it's not like they don't know what's going on. They've been playing all season. It's just they know the plays.
Well, the key to the game for the Kansas City Chiefs to downright whip the Raiders up.
And there's the pop from Seymour.
Up and down the field is going to be this key stat. They are terrible against this run, Little Joe, Raider Joe, Little Joe Jr. Get your stats right. They are like 26th in the league against the run. They give up about an average of 138 yards a game. They're horrible against the run. What are the Raiders going to do? They're going to try and establish the run because they can't rely on a unpracticed with a full team Derek Carr. Now, he did carve the Chiefs up the first game, but he will not do that this second game. You have Patrick Mahomes that had an off game. Doesn't happen twice. Lightning strikes once. You have no fans in the stands. So the key to the game is to prevent the run from being established. If Patrick Mahomes gets 350 yards passing, lights out. You guys are playing catch up, forced to pass, and that is the key to the game, is the run defense of the Kansas City Chiefs. Go Chiefs. But really, I want the Raiders to win because I like the Steelers. So go Chiefs.
All right. Listen, I think you guys are right on. I think the Raiders gonna have to run the ball. If you see Jacobs and Booker T go over 56 yards each, I mean, I think we're gonna be fine. But again, I know the defense didn't practice all week, but like we said before, we have the formula to beat them. So I believe we can do it. I just don't know how it's gonna happen. It's just like Vegas moved the line up to 8.5 points. So that's kind of like concerning. And then of course, LaMarcus Joyner was a late scratch today already. So,
and we activated some players you might see this week. We reactivated David Irving and Theo Riddick.
Oh yeah. So is Jalen Richard out?
I think so.
I know he was questionable.
He was questionable last time we looked. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get to our prediction.
Well, listen, I'm hoping for you guys to pull out a victory, but I have to be reasonable to myself. I really hope the Raiders can do this. The Chiefs need that bye. They need the first ever bye in the 7-team format. It's only fitting that the world team, Pittsburgh Steelers, not the America's team, but the world team would get that spot. But today it is going to be about the Patrick Mahomes 350 yards. I hope you have him fantasy. I know you Raiders don't like to draft him, but he's going to get you a lot of points. So I believe that this game is going to be a shootout because there's going to be a lot of Derek Carr garbage points at the end. You might as well name him. If he gets any MVP movement this week, it's garbage points. Shouldn't count. That should be taken into consideration. But it'll be the Chiefs 45, Raiders 28. I predict a large victory today. But go Raiders. Go ahead. Go. Please beat them.
All right. So for me, I was thinking about this game, and I'm trying to be realistic. It's going to be a tough game. We have to, if we control the ball, then we got a chance. But realistically, I'm going to say we're going to win 38 Raiders, 34 Chiefs. It is going to be a shootout. Bet the over again.
All right. Raider Joe Jr., what do you say?
I think it's going to be a close game, a very closer game. I'm going to call 28-31.
Raiders win?
Raiders, yeah. Raiders.
But, I don't know if you guys are ever allowed. You guys, this is one of the largest margins of victory for the whole year. The other one came at a time with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is, not Patrick Mahomes, but the Kansas City Chiefs are 12-3 against your Raiders in the last 15 games. Did a little research before. Also, Andy Reid off a bye is 15-4 straight up. So the odds of you guys winning this game are very, very difficult. However, I would like to pose a question for the group.
Yeah, okay.
Derek Carr has been talked about as the MVP candidate this year. Is it realistic? And this will really prove my point and my worth on this show.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely realistic, John. Come on, man.
Of course.
Look, here's the deal. There are candidates, right? I'm not saying he's a leading candidate. We never said he's a leading candidate. He's in the conversation of MVP status. And after today's win, he's going to catapult to top of the list.
Okay. So you would say that, it's really just fun to have the conversation about. People just throw these out there for sportscasters all across the country in order to get some airtime. Talking about David Carr, his completion percentage, Derek Carr. Talking about the car, I always think of the better brother, but I'm stuck with this car that I have here that has no gas, that the wheels fall off of it at times, things break down on it at times. But I do think that it's just a fun conversation to have. And I feel, you know what? I feel bad for you guys. Loyal fans like you should be inside that stadium right now. And look at you. Look at you outside that stadium. It's just atrocious that your owner doesn't care about you.
Let me stop you right there. Yesterday we went to the stadium. Let me tell you right now, it was tremendous. We got to go into the team store. Beautiful, top notch, everything at Tip Top Magoo. So let me tell you right now, I'm going to give you my prediction, all right? And it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to go away from the flock here, and we're not going to win this game. I'm sorry to say it. I wish it was true. I hope to God I'm wrong. And I just don't see it, guys. I'm sorry. We missed too much on practice on defense. It's like Little Joe Jr. said. And right there, our defense is shaky as hell as it is. We don't have Trent Brown. We are probably going to lose this game. But if I'm wrong, I'll do 25 push-ups on the strip. I don't give a shit. All right.
It's also good to note that you guys celebrated a little bit too early. Did the victory lap in Kansas City, Week 5 champions. Way to go! But this is a long season. Sorry, Raiders, you don't win today. I really hope you do, though. But you're not going to do it.
I would say right now, if Kansas City wins, we're going to be out there looking for their bus to egg it. We're going to be out there with the eggs. Don't try to think you're going to come over here and fool around and go a victory lap around our stadium. Don't go around the Death Star.
Well, let me tell you something. The odds are obviously that we aren't going to win this game, but the odds were we weren't going to win last game against Kansas City either. Keep in mind, last game Kansas City was favored by 11 points. This time they're favored by 8. So we definitely, it's going to be a game. I think we're going to make it a game, and this is the game that we're going to start turning some heads. People are starting to talk about us, but people are starting to talk about us to be playoff contenders. After today, they're going to be talking about us to being Super Bowl contenders. And you're going to see Derek Carr catapult from the conversation as a dark horse for MVP to one of the leading candidates after today. He's changing a lot of people's perception of who Derek Carr is.
Hell yeah. Well said, dude. Well said. And I'm going to say it again. If the Raiders win, I'm going to do 25 push-ups on the strip tonight.
Non-stop? Can you still do 25 non-stop, or do you need a break? Okay.
And that's that. Okay. If we win. That's it. All right. You guys, it's going to be a tremendous game. Get in there good. Joseph, do a good job. I know you will. All right. We're going to sign off. Enjoy the games. Let's go Raiders. We'll meet you up after, huh?
Take your shirts off. Take your shirts off if they win. Shirts off, push-ups.
Nobody wants to see
I'll
that.
do
Joe can do that. I'll just do it regular. All right. Later out. Go Raiders.
All right, so here we go. We're up in Las Vegas watching this game. It's crazy. Raiders' first drive, they lost the toss, and they elected to receive. So here we go. Darren Waller down the sideline for a big game. Carr looked magnificent all night. Everybody's going to acknowledge that, and for the most part, so did Nelson Aguilar. Great catch right here. Take us down to the red zone. Raiders said, first down, let's run the ball. And that's what they did, almost ran it all the way in. And then again on first and goal, it was like so quick, it was unbelievable. Raiders just scored, no problem. 7-0, Raiders up. Chiefs get the ball back. Raider defense shows, once again, the big problem. They just can't stop anybody. That's too much on first down. Third down, Chiefs go ahead and get the first down, moving down the field. Hate to see that. Patrick Mahomes, I'm sorry, he don't look that great to me. It's just the offensive system that he's in with the weapons. Anybody else, he's nobody. I'm sorry. You can say what you want, but to me, he don't look that great. Yeah, get the respect for the speed. I think that's like the Chiefs, the way they use Tyreek Hill. That's how we should be using Henry Ruggs. A lot of like this little stuff. It just gets you 5 or 6 quick yards all the time. Chiefs get down. Look at this stupid play to Numbnuts here, number 13. I don't even know it's Kringle. Look at Numbnuts. Come on. That's nothing. But eventually, the Chiefs score because you have to respect the speed. And again, I think the Raiders should just take this as a prototype, and we're just going to do whatever they do with Tyreek Hill. Raiders should do with Ruggs. Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Back to Denny's. Freaking can't stand that coach. Anyway, here we go. Carr looked magnificent. Magnificent there. Henry Ruggs. No, that's to Renfro. Here we go. Waller. A lot of good moves after the catch. I think there was great moves after the catch this whole game. Again, Carr couldn't find anything. Here's a good catch by Ingold. Ingold had a bad game though overall. That was a nice catch, but that was overall Ingold had a terrible game. And then here you go. Derek Carr knew the penalty was coming and said, hey, let's go for it. And guess what? Raiders got a touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, like his 6th of the season. Great touchdown. Raiders take a big lead. Right here, we were thinking, man, after the first quarter, 14-7. This was no blow your brains out win that Hater John predicted. Carr, I'm sorry. Carr had a great game. Mahomes also had a good game. These are two great quarterbacks. These are probably the 2 best quarterbacks in the NFL. Travis Kelce was a problem the whole freaking game. We still got to figure out a way to get him out. But remember, the Raiders were missing like 4 starters on defense. That was just the worst call I've ever seen in my life. Arnett on this pass interference. Are you kidding me? This was an absolutely terrible call. Look at this. That's terrible. So, Chiefs get the ball back, get a chance to score, and I guess they do. With Hilaire, help my fantasy team, but still disgusting. Late touchdown call. We'll give it to him, 14-14. Raiders get the ball back. Derek Carr, MVP form, finds Zay Jones, somebody they worked together with the whole offseason. Zay Jones with a good first down there. Booker T was a nice run here. Raiders run game really never got it going today. We'll be honest with you, it never did. And I thought they would have more of that running game, but they didn't. They decided to go for the run game or the passing game. And Derek Carey with a great catch there and a little extra for a first down. Things are looking great. Darren Waller again. The fight for yardage after the catch was tremendous. Again, Derek Carr staying in the pocket, looking tough. Nelson Aguilar, the Spirit of Troy, USC, take you down, 1st and goal. 1st and goal. That play didn't work, and that should have been pass interference. That play was garbage. To be said that was not pass interference was a lie. If you look close at that play, it should have been a call, but it is what it is. We'll take the field goal. Chiefs get the ball back, 2 minutes left. Of course they're going to drive down. Of course they're going to do something. They're an elite offense. And our defense is just not that good. On that play it worked out, but honestly our defense is not good. Nobody's going to say that our defense is good. I think one more draft, this defense will be elite, hopefully. We need a pass rusher. We'll take that play though. Look at the fight after the catch. I love that. All day long for the Raiders offense, that was a story. The fight after the catch. Carr getting it done, in trouble. That's smart though, because there was nothing there. So 4th down, we give it up, give it back to them. A minute left, it's like, oh no, here we go again. It's like the Chargers game all over again. Could be a quick 15-point switch. Hopefully not. Chiefs drive down. Of course, our defense looks absolutely terrible. Nobody can cover the tight end still. I don't know what it's going to take. Maybe it's Corey Littleton stepping up. He didn't play today, so we know that's how it goes. But still, somebody's got to step up against the tight end for once in our life. Yeah. Somebody's got to stay with this guy the whole way down, but that was not it. He released again, got free. So 1st and 10. Here comes Mahomes. First down to guess who? Kelce. Jeez, can't stop him. It's tough. You're not going to win, but guess what? Picked off. Trayvon Mullins, 2nd-year player. Tremendous. Stop the drive. And the Raiders stay alive. Pick it up 3rd quarter. Chiefs driving. Tyreek Hill again. This is the blueprint for Ruggs. We need to involve him in our game plan like this. Hilaire, fine. Raiders, obviously defense struggling so bad. Guess who? Kelce. Another almost a 1st down right there. Fine. I really feel like the Chiefs adopted our game plan, tried to slow the clock down, tried to grind it out like we did in the first game. This was not the normal game plan that you see from Andy Reid and the Chiefs. That's fine. They're just trying to get 1st down after 1st down. I believe they got 36 1st downs. The NFL record for 1st downs is 40,
And the Chiefs were close. Look it up, Hater John. The all-time record for a game is 40 first downs. The Chiefs got 36 in this game. That's a killer. That's just not going to get it done. So, touchdown. That's great. Go jump up and down. That's fine. Chiefs up. Raiders still driving, though. Again, if you look at Carr's performance until, yes, I know, John, the last drive, his performance was tremendous. Pass after pass, and still, if you look at the numbers, he still was rated one of the best quarterbacks of the league. Every time the Raiders had the ball, they were a threat to score. The running game still did great, regardless. Not as good as we wanted to. I think that would have been the difference in the game if we had to run the ball more efficiently. We had to do a lot more passing. Things went way faster than we wanted to, but still, we're right here. 2nd and goal. What's going to happen? What's going to happen is Darren Waller's wide open because the Raiders really couldn't be stopped. It's just the thing, how long did it take? Because it's all about time management with the game against the Chiefs. Mad Max Crosby, nice play right here. But did it really matter? No, because on 3rd and 16, if you can't stop anybody, you just can't win. Watch this, 3rd and 16. Yeah, we did stop them, but you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. If typically you get first down, 3rd and 16, you're not going to win. 3rd and 4, you don't get that either, you're not going to win. And that's a bad drop by Nelson Aguilar. And as much as I love him, in the spirit of Troy of USC, his drops cost us this game. But then again, he got touchdowns, so you can't really blame it all on him. You can't blame any of this on anybody. It was a good game all the way, but in the end, I just feel like the Raiders are about a draft away from being equal to the Kansas City Chiefs. Third and 9. When you get like 7 yards on 3rd and 9, you have a chance to go for it on 4th. They're going for it on 4th. You know, and then again and again, we just cannot stop anybody when it matters. This defense is just not good enough yet, and it's not the scheme. Believe me, guys. I know it's easy to blame Paul Gunther, but it's not the scheme. It's the players. It's the players. We're just about 2 or 3 more players away from being elite, but we're just not there yet. This team's elite. So, 1st and 10. Decent play here. Nevin Lawson's still always been a problem in this defense. This little stupid play. Guess what? It worked. No problem. Le'Veon Bell finally makes some noise. Who's that? Le'Veon Bell? He's from the Steelers. Yeah, he ain't nothing to brag about. So here we go. 5 minutes left. Everybody's predicting the Raiders are already going to lose. Nope, they're not. Great play here. Nelson Aguilar, Spirit of Troy, USC, 1st down. We're moving down the field. I think most Raider fans that know anything were thinking like, dang, hold on. Just don't waste that clock too fast. Don't want to give them any time. But the Raiders' offense couldn't be stopped. It's just like, we're just going to keep moving. And I love the play calls. Yeah, don't try to get too rough with Ruggs. He's a G. Don't worry, we'll be back with that. This play, it looked like a nightmare. This is the typical thing you'd see, but you know what? This wasn't the offensive fault. It was a big miscue, so don't worry about that. Offense is good. Defense penalty. We live to live another day. 3rd down. Things look really scary right here. And again, as much as you want to blame Nelson Aguilar for the loss, he made some great plays, and he was right there pass interference on the defense. So 1st and goal. Without that play, it would be over. So all the people that are hating on Nelson Aguilar, step off. You don't know football. It's a series of plays that happens in a game, not just 1 or 2. You almost caught that. 1st and goal. Right here, Jason Witten. That was funny. He messed up and he tried to cover it with the in motion, but he was clearly messed up right there. It was wrong. Didn't work out so good. So guess what? We'll do it again. We'll run it back. But yeah, that didn't work. 3rd and goal. play action, car scrambles. This is tremendous, though. After you make a mistake, get it back with the touchdown. Jason Witten, touchdown Raiders. But I think everybody at this point said the same thing. Dang, there's too much time on the clock. I mean, that's just too much. And you know what's going to happen. Tyreek Hill. That play looked like offsides. Everybody thought the same thing. It was offsides. But guess what? Go ahead and give it to him. Fine. First down. Again, quick, easy passes. The Raiders couldn't defend it. The Raiders defense is an extreme liability. If anybody's thinking they're going to go to the Super Bowl, you got to remember that this defense is not Super Bowl caliber, and that play should have never happened because, sorry, Jonathan Abrams, you're a great player. No, not you, Damon Arnett. Jonathan Abrams, that's on you. You blew it. And then right here, I didn't really feel like it was desperation time at this point, but I guess Derek Carr did, and he went for it, and he messed up. And that was the game. So that's it, and that's that. Raiders lose 35-31. What are you going to say? Raiders lost, so let's get into this. I'll just say that real quick that I thought it was a great game. Even though, we lost, I'm not mad. I don't think anybody really can be mad about that game, except that Jonathan Abrams needs to play better. He needs to follow his assignments. It was on him on that. The throw by Carr at the end was a good throw. It just, he took a chance and he didn't get it. So that's it, and that's that. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and put myself on mute. Go for it. You guys tee it off. And let me see if Raider Joe Jr.
Yeah, let's see. Raider Joe should be coming on too. Is he on yet?
I don't see him yet. What do you think, Steeler John? I know you had us getting the bolts blown off, as you said. We're going to get all beaten up and all this crap. What happened? What do you think about that game now?
Well, it's a sad day in history when you guys are celebrating a loss. That's the level of standard that you guys have to celebrate. We played really well. I mean, let's be honest here. You lost the game, and all that matters at the end of the season is W's and L's. And yeah, you played your best game and lost. That tells you your current state of where you're currently at. And I would hate to say it, but I predicted the Chiefs had opportunities to blow you guys out. There was some missed opportunities on the Chiefs' part, as well as the Raiders. Derek Carr played the best game of any quarterback in the NFL up until that last drive and that costly mistake. So that's the difference between great and Hall of Fame. Derek Carr is in the great category up until that last drive. Then he could have went to the Hall of Fame, leading a comeback down the field with those seconds left. He controlled the offense. He did what he had to do. But at the end of the day, it wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
Did you fall down?
Fell over.
That's what happens.
Happens when you talk that kind of level of crap.
Instant karma.
What do you think,
John,
Joe?
you good? You good, John?
I'm good. You guys are right where I thought you'd be at this point in the season.
Oh man. Okay, so look, here's the deal. I get this is the NFL. It's not that we're celebrating a loss. I get this is the NFL. Either you win or you lose. Okay, and there shouldn't be such a thing as moral victory when you're playing in the National Football League. But the reality is, we are a young team. Okay, the confidence that we're gaining, the experience that we're gaining over the first half of this season is going to be invaluable when we go through this back half of this season. Okay, think about this, John. For me going into this game, I think it was very important for the Raiders as a team to prove to themselves that let me take my shirt.
Of course, Raiders unprepared.
Thinking I'm working right now. Okay, but first of all, the thing is that it was really important for the Raiders as a team to prove to themselves that wasn't a fluke. Okay, and they did that. They proved that it wasn't a fluke. And as a matter of fact, they should have swept the the champions of the NFL. Okay, they should have swept them. The best part about it is the Chiefs played a great game. Okay, they didn't have a lot of missed opportunities. They're not looking at this game and saying, "Oh man, we barely won, but we played like shit, so we're good." They're looking at this game, played a great game, and we still barely won. And we lost to this team before, so they don't want to see us again. Keep this in mind also. Our defense, we had everything stacked against us. Our defense didn't practice all week. 3 starters out on defense, 2 starters out on offense. They had a week and a half, 2 weeks to prepare to play us, and they had all the motivation to come out and whoop our ass because they were all talking shit over this bus driving, this dumb stuff, talking about the victory lap. So they had all the motivation to whoop us, but they couldn't. And you can see it in their eyes that we're coming. That we proved to everybody that we're coming and we're not going anywhere. And like I said,
agree.
Yeah. And like I said before the game, Derek Carr is definitely more in the MVP category and MVP conversation as before the game. Before the game, we kind of talked about him in the MVP conversation. Now he's going to be one of the lead candidates going into the back half of this year. And not only that, we're not only considered a playoff team now. You hear everybody talking now. We're a top 5 team. So we went from the playoffs. We're a contender now, and you're going to see. Only time will tell, John, and you will see.
Even though we lost, the Raiders gained a lot of credibility. Our offense
victory.
looked
Moral
amazing.
victory.
Our
Way to
offense
go.
Our offense looked amazing, but our defense did not play up to par at all.
Mm-hmm.
We have a great O-line, but when it comes to defending the pass, it is terrible.
Yep. I agree.
So there's 2 points I would like to go here. Patrick Mahomes is the leading candidate for the MVP, and the Raiders' last-second victory is just another point he's going to put on his resume. And the fact that the Raiders' defense is so bad, that was so bad, that it really is. What is John Gruden doing? He's had how many years to get the defense? He said he wanted to move it from, you guys used to run a 3-4 to a 4-3. What he switched it, right? So he said it needs some time. He's had draft picks. He's had time. Why is the defense still that bad? You have a stud back there with Abrams that can protect the pass. Maybe it's like Minka when he was in Miami where they weren't utilizing him correctly. I don't know what the problem is, but that defense is horrible. And secondly, they're going to run into teams like the Steelers, like the Colts that can drive down the field and pick your defense apart. So the one thing I liked was that Kansas City showed that they are very, very susceptible to the pass, and they are not going to be. They're going to have to outscore everybody. And God forbid they have a bad game, throw a couple interceptions. I think that Kansas City showed they're going to, mark my words, Kansas City goes down next week. Mark them down. Taking it right.
The main thing that we have to do is when the season ends, we need to find a new defensive coach. We need to get rid of Paul Guenther. Because
Guenther sucks.
Ever since he's been the defensive coordinator,
thanks,
the Raiders defense has been shit.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to say that our defense isn't an opportunity, but we're gonna get to where we need to be. Here's the I guess we proved to everybody that the Chiefs are not unbeatable, which is the fact is they're only unbeatable by the Raiders, not unbeatable by the Raiders because nobody else can beat them. Okay, so and that's a fact. I mean, obviously and we don't know about the Steelers, John. To be honest, we don't know how good they are. They could be the greatest team ever, but we don't know. The best team they played is the Baltimore Ravens. The best team they played this year is the Baltimore Ravens. And what's happening right now? The Baltimore Ravens they're not very good.
They played the Titans too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Those were 2 games out of 10. The rest of the league, John, you got to admit, the rest of the league is horrible. It's just like
they beat the Browns. Browns are 7-3.
The Browns are a disgusting 7-3, and you know that. You say that with a smile because you know that. Because anybody that's playing the NFC East this year is going to have 4 automatic wins. Okay.
No, that's not true.
That's how it works, bro. If you lose to anybody,
100% true.
You don't deserve to be in the NFL.
This is a Raiders show. Don't let my bias
I'm just saying. I'm getting back to the Raiders. I'm thinking about the AFC, the top teams in the AFC. Right now, you're looking at Kansas City. You're looking at Pittsburgh, all right, that are right now the two top teams. I think Kansas City is obviously a top team. I'm not totally sold on Pittsburgh. I'd like to see them play a good team, which they're not going to play a good team until the playoffs. That's just how the rest of their season plays out.
I think the Colts is the next best team they're going to play.
They don't even play the Colts.
They play the Ravens and the Colts.
Oh, good. The Colts will will be the best team you play all season.
They're very good. They're very good team.
They're a very good team.
Defense.
But I will
Hey,
put
let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. The Raiders control their own destiny.
Yeah.
Win, and you're in. But there could be really almost can't even lose any more games at this point.
We have a Super Bowl level offense with a subpar defense.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think
that pass at the end of the game doesn't alarm you about. I mean, you want the ball in your most valuable player's hands, and he throws an interception. That's killer.
There was 28 seconds left in the game. He threw it up for grabs, hoping to make a play. Hey, it is what it is. We lost the game.
No, I disagree. Look, Aaron Rodgers has done it like 5 times. That's what I'm saying. Derek Carr's very, very good, but Aaron Rodgers is Hall of Fame, and those are the differences.
So let me ask you something, okay? The last week, Arizona won on a bomb, right? Mm-hmm. Arizona won on a bomb. Was that DeAndre Hopkins or was that the quarterback that made the play?
Both. That was both of them. Equal.
DeAndre Hopkins jumped over 3 guys, bro. All the quarterback did was throw it in the air.
But he had to get away, and he had to throw it that far.
Anybody can throw it in the air. Derek Carr can throw it further than the damn Arizona Cardinals quarterback. So you throw it in the air, the guy made a play. Okay, the guy made a play. That's how it works. On bombs, that's how it works. Okay, Derek Carr can throw it just as far as anybody in the league. Okay,
but he didn't give his team a chance to win there. He could have thrown it out.
So if you would have threw a bomb out there and it would have went off Casey's hands and our guy caught it, does that make the throw any better? It was a fluke play. That's what it was, and that's how it is when you throw Hail Marys. That's why it's a Hail Mary. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And this time we didn't get lucky. That's all it was.
I think his mistake came at the end, but I mean, he played great. He was the best quarterback on the field until the last drive, and then the MVP emerged.
Yeah, no. He was the best quarterback on the field the whole game. Okay,
does it hurt you that the Kansas City is going to have another MVP quarterback?
No, it doesn't hurt me at all.
Honestly, the Raiders are about one more year away. They're about one more year away to being that elite.
But Ern, what's going to change? You guys have complained about your defense. You've had how many years to fix it? The Steelers had a horrible defense several years ago when they got blown out by Jacksonville in the playoffs. They fixed it. What's going on with John Gruden? I thought he's a defensive guy, quarterback and defense.
He's loyal. He's loyal to his people, and he's going to wait because only dysfunctional teams fire their coordinators midseason. That ain't going to help. You're not going to bring
they're not
going to
they shouldn't fire him
and fix this. It's not going to happen.
They shouldn't fire him, but they need to identify.
The call that Gunther made on that play for the touchdown was the right call. It was Abrams overly aggressive. He needs to be coached. And when he's coached, he's going to be an elite player. Charles Woodson made a ton of mistakes his rookie year too, dude. I can clearly remember that season. He showed flashes of greatness, but then he would make some bonehead plays because he was still really young. Give Abrams another year, he's still a rookie. So
I don't know if it's the schemes. I don't know that I don't know what it is, but they ran.
It was quarters defense, bro. It was quarters. Kwiatkowski was supposed to stay with Kelsey. He just let him go, and then Abrams thought he was going to run up and blow up Mahomes. I mean, we'll put the tape on right here. But I'm telling you, it was Abrams. He needed to have his guy covered. It was Abrams. He went off coverage. He blew it.
You should pull the tape of every time they had their tight end cheat down on the line. The Kansas City was good for 5 yards, whether they ran it or dumped it off. I mean, I didn't understand. They saw something on that Raiders defense that they were biting on that tight end, pulling down to block. So it was sad. I was like, Kansas City can score at will, and the only times they're making mistakes is when they drop the ball, or it was.
No, that's the Raiders.
They didn't score at will. Raiders intercepted him too.
It's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. The Raiders could score at will. If anything, the Raiders had drop passes that kind of killed drives. The fact of the matter is, this game, was won at the coin toss in the beginning of the game. The
No.
last team that had the ball with a decent drive. If Carr had the ball with 2 minutes left in the game, he would have drove to score a touchdown. Kansas City didn't prove they could stop him. They couldn't stop
How
us.
far is this one, guys?
They could not stop us.
Do you guys know how far it is?
This show, Ern's playing golf. There.
He's gonna pick soundbite. He's gonna pick soundbite.
Oh my God. It's the wrong team. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Ultimately, it comes down to this.
you guys all right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so sorry.
you there?
I don't think he's talking to us.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Ultimately,
Hey.
it comes
I got a
down
wrap.
to
Bro,
Yeah.
I just had a wreck on the car. I'll see you guys. We'll do it again. We'll see you on Sunday.
Wait, what happened? I want to see it.
I got to call my insurance.
He crashed the car.
Raiders.
Cheers. Cheers. Raiders, baby, all day.